Hey guys, I am Amir Saodat and this is Channel FM. Every week, we have got a brand new awesome story podcast for you. So, sit back, hit play, and let's dive in together. Welcome back to Shadows of New York, the crime drama podcast novel where every move has a cost and the rain is the only witness. I'm glad you're here. Sit close because tonight the board breaks. Chapter 9 begins now. Broken Board. Blackout. It began with a sigh. The city's grid shivered, then bled out block by block. Lower Manhattan fell dark first, then Midtown like dominoes. Neon signs flickered, went mute. Elevators froze between floors. Sirens strangled mid-note. Michael Reid stood on Center Street, ledger under his arm, watching the courthouse steps vanish into emergency red. The Rook had promised. Check. This was the follow-through. The rain didn't care. It glittered on black glass and ran down like candle wax on a corpse. Jessica in the dark. Jessica Clark was 3 floors up in her apartment when the blackout caught. Her recorder blinked and died. The city outside her window became a shape of itself. Her phone buzzed once, then lost signal. The last notification read, "Pieces fall in the dark. No sender." Jessica lit a candle. Flame bent in draft. Somewhere in the building, someone screamed. Not long, just once. She grabbed her coat and notebook. The story wasn't in her apartment. It was out there, on the board collapsing. Tommy's Motel. In Queens, the safe motel that Witsek had talked Tommy into turned into a coffin the second the lights went. Emergency exit signs blinked like bad eyes. He stood at the window. Across the street, 3 men waited in the rain. Umbrellas black, one tilted just enough to show the Rook stitch. Tommy whispered, "Checkmate's coming." He grabbed his backpack. Not running was death. Running was something else. Was in custody. At the holding office, Elias Voss leaned against a wall. Expensive suit, dulled by shadows. The blackout killed the fluorescent hum, left the room in emergency amber. A young officer shifted nervously. Voss smiled. "See? The city listens to them. Not to you, not to me, to Umbra." The officer swallowed. "Shut up." Voss's smile sharpened. "You will learn. Straight lines cut cleanest when the lights go out." The bridge run. Michael moved across Brooklyn Bridge, emergency lights casting long, skeletal shadows. Jessica caught up, breath hard. Power's gone citywide, she said. Not gone, Michael corrected. Moved. What is the target? Whatever keeps us chasing shadows instead of catching hands. From the east, sirens wailed. From the west, silence pressed. The river below looked like a bruise spreading. Ambush in Chinatown. They reached Chinatown, where lanterns had gone blind. Figures moved at the end of the street. Too many. Umbrellas closed, carried like weapons. Crossfire again? Jessica asked. No, Michael said, drawing his gun. This is a message. The umbrellas lifted. A volley of shots cracked. Glass shattered. Neon bled out. Michael shoved Jessica behind a pillar, returned fire. A courier shouted, "Return what isn't yours." Michael snarled, "Come take it." Daniel's escape. At Bellevue, alarms failed with the power. Daniel Morse slipped out of bed. Ivy still taped. He moved down a stairwell lit only by a nurse's flashlight left on a landing. He followed the dark like a leash. At the exit, he saw two Rook men waiting in the rain. He ducked back, pressed his wound, whispered, "You want a king? I'll show you a pawn who cheats." He slipped into a laundry truck rolling out with bags of linen, vanishing into the blackout. Tommy's curve. Tommy ran through alleys, chased by Rook men. He cut left, then right, always curves. Behind him, voices, straight line, Rivera. He reached a graffiti-scored basketball court, chain nets swinging in wind. No exits, but the way he came. The Rook man entered. Tommy grinned, chest heaving. "You think I don't know boards? Queens is nothing but curves." He snapped the chain off a gate, swung it wide. The man faltered. A curve had teeth. Jessica's proof. Pinned behind a stone, Jessica raised her camera. Flash disabled. Shutter whisper soft. She caught images. Rookmen firing. Umbrellas in silhouette. Michael standing against them like anger in a coat. She whispered into her dead recorder as if it could still hear. Umbra wages war in blackout. Straight lines hunt civilians. Michael shouted, "Move!" She ran, snapping shots, evidence caught in lights that didn't need electricity. The Rook's voice, speaker cracked in the distance, mounted somewhere high. The Rook's voice filled Chinatown like gospel. New York has too many curves. Tonight we redraw. Straight lines only. Witness or vanish. Jessica froze. Michael did too. The city wasn't listening. It was obeying. Collapse. Police backup never came. Radios were dead. The only thing that moved was Umbra. Careers advanced. Jessica and Michael fell back, alley to alley, Chinatown collapsing like a stage set. They reached Columbus Park, black and empty. On the basketball court, a crown of black umbrellas closed in. Then a car screeched in. Tommy at the wheel of a stolen sedan, headlights cutting curves through the dark. Get in. Michael shoved Jessica inside. Bullets kissed the trunk as the car fishtailed out. Broken board. By dawn, power flickered back block by block. Not restored, permitted. Michael spread Jessica's photos across a table. Rookmen in alleys, crowns in the park, saffron haze still visible in camera bloom. Jessica whispered, "We publish this. Tonight. Proof." Michael nodded. Umbra broke the board. Time to break their cover. Tommy laughed from the corner, half hysteria, half relief. Queen's Gambit, broken board. What's next? Michael exhaled. Checkmate, if we leave. The rain taped a steady rhythm. Pieces waited. The city leaned forward. This was Chapter 9, Broken Board. If this storm pulled you under, hit subscribe, like, and share. We drop one episode every week. Join us for Chapter 10, where the board ends and the Rook makes the final move. Until then, stay in the dark.